Hello friends and welcome back to another gardening video. Today's video is about the rosemary plant called as Salvia rosmarinus, also called as the compass plant or Gul Mehendi or Sagar Gandha in Indian language. In part 1 of this video, I had shown you how I had purchased this plant online and repotted it using a well-draining soil, some compost and fungicide powder because the plant is prone to root rot, and in this video I'll be showing you the best way to make the plant bushy and an easy way to propagate these rosemary plants, and you can make many more cuttings using the same plant that you had purchased. As with every repotting, I usually give the plant humic acid. So over here also I had given the plant humic acid after repotting it. And because rosemary plant is very much prone to root rot, so you have to make sure that you do not ever overwater it. Once you give it humic acid, allow the plant soil to dry out. Ideally, if you are growing it in a pot, water only when a few inches of the topsoil gets dried up. Otherwise, the plant might get root rot. So this is a really important step to remember. Next, to make the plant bushy and to encourage multiple branching, pinch or trim the branches from the top. So in this manner you can see how I am pinching off the branches from the top, and after repotting the plant, allow the plant to grow for about a month or so. After that only start the pinching process. Do not begin it as soon as you have repotted it. So over here after a month or two I have started pinching off the branches. So after pinching or pruning, provide a nitrogen-rich fertilizer to boost the growth of new branches. Over here I am using my own homemade kitchen waste fertilizer. This is also rich in nitrogen and other nutrients. You can use NPK fertilizer like NPK 10-10-10 or 20-20-20, as rosemary is a plant used for its foliage, or you can also use well-rotted cow dung manure or leaf compost or even liquid tea compost. Remember to fertilize only during the spring and summer season when the plant is in active growth and not during the dormant winter season. If you are using dry compost, then remember to water the plant afterwards, or else you can also use liquid mustard cake fertilizer like I have done over here. This helps the plant get a properly balanced NPK along with some micronutrients also, which is really beneficial for the growth of new leaves and branches. And it's a slow release natural fertilizer, so the plant will be getting its nutrition continuously, and you can see how nicely the branching has happened and the branches are growing. Once the side branches reaches 2 to 2.5 inches in length, you can pinch them again to get more branching. This not only makes the plant bushier, as you can see over here, but once you look at the base of the plant, you will find that the base of the plant becomes thicker by continually doing this process. Over here you can see the base of the plant has started becoming thicker, and it also aids in better root development, so that is beneficial for the plant. The plant will be able to get more nutrition if there is a good root system. Now coming to propagation, one easy method that I am going to tell you: simply cut off the branches. You can take any size of the branches, preferably you should take the semi-hard kind of branch and dip it in water. I have propagated this plant from the thinnest branch to a thicker branch also, and each of them have rooted out. Just put it in water for a few days and you will see that the plant will start rooting out. Once the root becomes long enough, you can plant them in a well-draining soil and you will get a new rosemary plant. So it's that easy. You can also directly put the branches in soil and water it and it will root out. But water propagation method is one of the easiest method, and with 100% result. You can give it a little bit of humic acid after repotting and soon you will have a new rosemary plant. And once the plant is established, you can start pinching off the top to make the plant bushier. So in this manner, from that one single plant that I had purchased online, I have made many such rosemary plants and they'll be growing out nicely in the coming months. As far as sunlight requirements, these plants need at least 4 to 5 hours of direct sunlight, but during the summer season over here the temperature reaches above 40 degrees. Then there is a chance that the plant will get leaf burnt like so. So if this is the condition of the plant, then it is better to bring it to a semi-shaded area so that the leaves do not burn out in the hot summer season. But if you are living in an area which does not have such kind of summers, where the summers are mild, then you can put them out under the sun without having these kind of issues. As for pests, mealybugs, spider mites and root rot are the three issues. So you can give them neem oil spray once in 15 days. That is adequate, and make sure you do not overwater the plants. You can also give them a little bit of fungicide during the rainy season. And that's all I have for you in this video. Thanks for watching.